think there's a real disconnection in Australia and probably in the Western world with when men and women get to 17, 18, you finish school, and then between that and getting to their career, there's sort of like this kind of abyss which can be much deeper for some people than others. Some people can figure it out by the time they're 20, 21.
Yeah.
You know? But for me, like, I know so many people that it's taken however many years. They're like, well, where am I going to... But I also think that was part of the best and worst time of my life. So trying different things is of course it's going to cause great confusion to you, and sometimes you're like, oh, what, I'm no good at, you know.
Yeah.
But so there's like, I have this real contradiction within me of like how I see that period of life, because at once I fucking hated a lot of my, I suppose, young adulthood.
Of course, yeah.
But at the other time, I feel like I've really learnt so much from, you know, trying theatre, trying this, you know, like probably experiencing failure, probably going through a course I didn't enjoy, and getting to the end of it averaging a fucking 53,
Still
pass, have a law degree that I will probably never use, and so it's a real, there's a division within me that's still like I resented those years at the time and all that.
Yeah.
But now I look back at it and I'm like, without that, where would I be? Like I feel so much stronger for going through, you know, a period of like 8 to 9 years of just like being a wanderer, like of just course, going like. Yeah, so I suppose, you know, like...
It's interesting. You know, there's an Aboriginal culture, I'm not sure if they still do it, but, you know, traditionally speaking, when young males would get a bit restless in the culture, all the men would walk away and they'd put on these masks to represent the ancient serpent gods.
Right.
And the mothers would pretend to be really scared of them. And the men would come and take their young ones away, and the kids would be freaking out, and the mums would be trying to protect them, and they ultimately couldn't get rid of them. Then the men would take them through this spiritual initiation where they'd actually circumcise them. They'd teach them about responsibility, and that, you know, they'd do all these things to them. So by the time they were thrust back into society, they were men, you know?
Yeah, right.
And it's really interesting, like, women to some degree have some sort of biological initiation, right? Because they get their period. You know, men don't have any of that sort of thing. So it's like, at what point, and in this day and age, it really is men and women. It's at what point are we supposed to not be young anymore and supposed to be, when, like, are we ever told when that's supposed to happen? Because especially in the West as well, like, man, I think you're in the top 1% if you're earning 34k a year.
Yeah.
You know, we are in the fantasy land of fantasy lands.